We'll try that. See if that fixed anything. Okay, I don't know. I apologize. Trying something different here. So it could be me. Because I had everything and it worked earlier today and yesterday. But I'm not sure if it's working now. Morning. I don't know what's happening. Oh. Okay, I guess it is working. I'm sorry. I'm not very good at this, am I? Oh, and we've, okay, looks like we're a 45 lap race here. And I apologize for my inability to run this thing. So I'm just trying to make sure that it is working. Just trying to listen to it on my phone. Okay. All right, sorry. Okay. It's working. Okay, so looks like I've got not much going on here. Okay. And we are just waiting here. May as well look at the event settings. Race for real, RedBull short. Time, we're on a grid start, slowest first. Real strict slip stream, light mechanical damage, 2 times fuel, 2 times tire wear. And we've got 225 horsepower max. And we've got a weight limit, hards, hard, the usable tire. So there we go. And looks like they're still having some issues. Let's see here. We've got Welsh Smurf, Demon Spot, Ray 3, Rotten Kraut, You're Burnt 89, Luggy Oreo, Don P, American Punk, Mr. Magoo, Snafu, Ramon, Castro, JMC, Jim Shady, and me, Fast Ginger, your host for the day. All right, so looks like we're trying to get some people to join the chat. Go ahead and it pops up there for you to look at. Track picture, there we go. And as you can see, very short, almost an oval. And someone has left the room, probably going to come back. Some stability issues. I know that there's some storms floating around. We had some storms here where I'm at earlier today, and my electricity flickered on and off. So, okay, so we'll take a look at this. Okay, lap 1 or turn 1. Why do I keep saying lap? Turn 1 looks like it's a Niki Lauda turn. Turn 2, 3, 4. Little S complex. Jochen Rindt is turn 5 and turn 6. I think it's Red Bull Mobile. It's what it used to be named that anyway. So, got that going for you. And looks like they have reset the track. And it looks like we've set a grid. And the horns are starting. And I need to get back into spectate mode here. And then we need to, oh, here we go, start. And there's the start. We need to display all. There we go. All right, here we are. Well, Smurf in the lead into turn one. Got someone going wide into the inside. Let's keep back. Looks like everybody made it through turn one safe and sound. Smurf is doing good, keeping the lead. Roddenkraut in second, Don P third. Burnt fourth. And we just gotta, everybody's in line right now. And Magoo is making a little bit of a move maybe. And he's sticking right there on Lucky Oreo. And he's, got him a little bump, a little rub. And he got through. Looks like there's a bunch of stuff going on up front. Oh, we've got to fight for the lead. Don P passed Welch Smurf. Roddenkraut's right there still. Here they go, almost. Oh, and they did. Oh, we got two wide coming in the back. All right. Oh, here we go. Ray, Castro, Magoo, all piled up right there together. Here we come into turn 3. Or no, that's turn 2. And there's turn 3. 4, they're still kicking it off. Lucky Oreo's watching from behind. And we've got a red flag. Okay. So I guess somebody missed the turn or missed the start, so they're setting things back up so that he can make it into the track and start this thing over again. A red flag. Okay. All right, so we're back in hold again here. Go back into spectate mode. Go back in here, display all. All right, we got everything this time. So we're ready, but I'm sure it'll get kicked off and restarted. And we're waiting for this to get started again as people re-enter the race. Go ahead and take this time to say this is Signal 13 again. The mini race around the RedBull Ring. I believe there's several 5 or 6 Wednesdays at 9 p.m. races this season for the minis. Go ahead and get back in here in the spectate mode. All right. And then they'll probably gotta get a reset done and get the starting order reorganized. So it'll take a little bit of time. Go ahead and give you the racetrack a little look-see. That's what we are looking at today. Sorry for all the noise there. Looks like we had a lost connection with the racer. He is starting back manual restart race. Sorry, everyone. So that was what we kind of thought. We saw him leave the lobby and then come back in shortly after the race started. So hadn't gone but a lap into the race, so may as well restart this thing so that everybody has a chance. Okay. Let's see. Okay, so I was working on something on my end, and I think I fixed the echo that I was hearing in my headphones. Not that you guys care. It was just disturbing for me to hear my voice and echo in my own ears. So we got that taken care of. I figured it out. I've got this new little streaming deck thing that I'm trying to get figured out. And we're doing it from our PC and not from the PlayStation 5 this time. And just waiting here for everything to get set so that we can get this race started all over again. And we'll run through here. See if we can't change our views here. Display everything again. Alright, so with Jim Shady's internals. Well, Smurf. He's put some miles on this car. Demon Spawn has no miles on this car. Okay. Oh, here we are. So we're back at the start here. Let's get to first place. Welsh Smurf in first. Demon Spawn second. Ray Ray 3 third. Rotten Kraut fourth. So we should see the lights light up here shortly. Here we go. Let's get ready, fellas. There we are. Oh, a slow start in the purple car. Welsh Smurf gets a good start. And we're coming 4 wide back here in the back, or in the middle. And turn 1, everybody's through so far. Yeah, looks like everybody has made it. All right. We'll get back up here to first place. Welsh has a first place still. Second place is being contested. Ray Ray goes a little wide. And we've got Don P. was unable to make advantage of that. Ray Ray is coming up on second place, going on the inside. Heavy braking. He's kept it out. Everybody's gone a little wide there. Down into turn 1. Oh, Will Smurf is wide. Ray Ray's taking first place, but then Don P steals it up on the inside. Nice move. Oops, we did not mean to do that. All right. Oh my goodness, look at this turn 1. Oh, and they're making it through. Some tight racing. Ray Ray still trying to block. Don P stretching it out a little bit. Let's go back through here a little bit. 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th. Okay, Castro is in the back there. Will Smurf, something's happened to him. He must have had an off. All right. J Mac needs to start heading towards the front. He's got 43 laps left to do it. Jim Shady is closing in on Lucky Oreo as they go down into turn 6. Maybe a little rub there. Everybody safely through. Uh-oh, here we go. Jim Shady is on the inside. Lucky Oreo is going backwards now. J Mac follows through. And Jim Shady's up. J Mac is up. And they're both chasing down Rottenkraut, who is now, getting overtaken by Jim Shady. Jim Shady's he keeps moving forward. Definitely the man on the move. Alright, so there's Jim Shady making a move. Castro's still coming through. Lucky Oreo's chasing him down. J-Mac has lost a couple positions. Let's get up here to Demon Spawn. He's right there in the thick of things here, with Mr. Magoo making a move on Ramon, who's also making a move on Ray Ray 3. Good racing, good racing. Mr. Magoo looking on the inside, going up the hill into turn 1. We're almost 3 wide, and they kind of think better of it. Oh, they're definitely 2 wide. Snafu goes a little wide. Magoo and Ray Ray are fighting for that position, but he's not alone. Spawn's right there. Mr. Magoo's right there. Ramon is still there. Spawn. Jim Shady. It's all hands on deck. Anybody's position right here for sure. There we go. Rotten Crowd trying to get one from Demon. Here they go into turn 5. Does he have it? He's still right there beside him. Turn 6 into turn 1. Oh! And Castro makes it through too. And the rain is starting. Oh no! Oh no! That changes everything. Oh, let's see. Is it going to be a long range or not? First and second are pretty well set there. Third and fourth. Looks like people are kind of tiptoeing. Magoo, Jim Shady. All right there. Ray's right there. J-Mac. Castro. Demon Spawn is right there with him as well. Oh, Lucky looks like he's trying to make a move up through the two of them. Is anybody going to go into the pits? Let's see. Here we go. The leader does not. The second place does not. Third. I don't look like anybody is going into the pits. Looks like maybe it has stopped raining. Still a little damp, but not. Uh-oh. We lost somebody. Here's 7th and 8th place going at it. Here we looks like Lucky is closing in there on Demon Spawn. Demon Spawn's been into the thick of it, hadn't he? Castro is ahead of those. J-Mac is moving forward still with Rotten Crowd. Oh, he's going on the inside, but he's got the outside. Rotten Crowd's got the place and got the track position for there. Rotten Crowd again. Looks like we're going to go have a battle here into turn 5 and 6. Maybe they're going to work together to get up there to Jim Shady. That might be a good idea to do a little bit of teamwork to get up there. And there we are, turn 6 up onto the front stretch. Oh, we've got 4th, 5th, and 6th all battling it out there. Jim Shady is in the back of it. Here we go. Watch. He's on the inside. Mr. Magoo outside. Very tight racing. Got J-Mac close in on the Rotten Crowd. Is he going to try it? Move? Nope. Stays with it. Looks like the rain's picked up a little bit more. Let's see what's going on with these two, or these three here. Nope. Went a little past all of those, didn't we? Rotten Crowd, J-Mac, Castro. There we go, Magoo, and Jim Shady fighting it out there for 4th and 5th. Oh, they both go a little wide. That could be because of weather. Everybody's going a little wide there. As you can tell, the rain has definitely picked up. The headlights are on, windshield wipers are going, and as you can see down there in the bottom left with the picture of the car and the tires, that meter on the left shows you how wet the track is. Oh, we've got Castro way off track. Don P, Jim Shady, everybody is slowed down, and looks like we've got Ray coming into the pits. American Punk in the lead. He's coming up on turn 4. They got Ramon on second. Oh, Jim slow. He kept it on the tarmac. Everybody is really going slow. It looks like American Punk in the lead, and he is not going to get tires. We've got Ray who did. Lucky Oreo's off. Gotten into the wall. 3-second penalty. Another 3-second penalty. Another 3. Is it? No, it's not. No, we've got Rotten Crowd. He's in. Spawn. J-Mac. Do we have any takers on the pit? No, it looks like everybody's going to try to ride it out. I don't have access to the clouds and the. Oh, I hear tires. Ramon is off. Dropping down into 3rd, down into 4th. It looks like if things have settled down, the rain has equalized everything for sure. Ray, I believe he's on intermediates. He's the only. Ray's on intermediates. You Burned is on intermediates. We missed that pit stop. So we've got 2 drivers on intermediate tires. See if they can make some headway. Ray's up 12th. Lucky Oreo's off. Ray should be able to make it past him. He does. You're Burnt. There he is. Making his way up. Up to 8th. Trying to make a move on 7th place on Rotten Kraut. He's got the inside. And he makes it stick. Good braking power on that. He's able to get through that corner a lot better. Look how fast he's going compared to those others on the on the slicks. He's definitely closing in on J-Mac. Let's keep an eye on this one. And J-Mac heading up the hill into turn 1. Your Burnt 89 should have a good run out of this corner. Maybe get him into turn 2. Castro was back there making a move. Made a move. Okay, so we got J-Mac. You Burnt is out of there. He's all the way up to 6th place, checking up on Mr. Magoo. Those intermediate tires are definitely working well for him. And I guess all the slick tires are hoping that this will dry out quickly. Mr. Magoo is under attack, and Burnt is ahead of him. He's picked up quite a few spots on those intermediates. Doing really good. Coming down here into turn 6. Magoo goes a little wide. Who's next? Don P. How far are they? Might be able to get him here in a lap or so. Looks like Shady's around Ramon. Oh, there we go. Yep, he's made it around Ramon. And then we've got Ramon, Don P closing in. And here's our Burnt intermediate tire driver. 7 seconds. He's closing it down quickly. See how he almost made up a half a second, almost a whole second in just a few turns there. So Magoo, Burnt, Don P, Ramon, and Jim Shady still fighting it out here for 2nd and 3rd place. And looks like the sun's out, so hopefully the track will start to dry. We can see that it's still above the 1 mark. Oh, I need to get this stupid. So sorry. Oops. There. I'm sorry. I messed that all up. You missed everything. You had a stupid map in front of you. Okay. But we got that off. All right. Ramon still chasing down Jim Shady. American Punk is 14 seconds out, so he had a really good stint on those slick tires in the rain. All right, so we'll go back to 2nd place and 3rd place. Little distance between those two. Don P is in 4th. Burnt is in 5th. He's been closing down on Don P with those intermediate tires. But with his sun out, he's going to lose that advantage soon, I would think. And the slick tires will get that advantage again. And then he'll have to go in and pit and get back onto some slick tires, race tires. Magoo back in 6th. J-Mac 7th. Just weaving back and forth. Don't know what. Oh no, Magoo off. Looks like he hit some grass. He's lost several spots. He might lose another one. He's back at it. Ray's right there. He's right there with Castro. And Magoo's got some making up to do. And Rotten Kraut here. Lucky Oreo back in 11th. And Demon Spawn back here in 12th on the intermediates. May as well get off of those and get back on some racing tires. American Punk still out in the lead. Plenty of life left in those tires and 3/4 tank of gas. Looking good. Jim Shady's same situation, second place. And a little wide there. But he gathers it back in to make turn number 3 and 4. And you're burnt. Still got some life in those tires, but they're not as fast. See, he's 159s. All the leaders are still in 150s. Demon Spawn, intermediates, doing some good lap times there. Lucky Oreo, doing okay. Rotten Crowd is catching Magoo. Or Magoo past Rotten Crowd. I'm not sure which one. Here's Magoo. Gathering it up after going a little far off of turn 1. And he's sideways. A little drift action there. Ray up in 8th. Here we go. Castro and J-Mac together. Need to get together and chase down 5th place. He's got a little bit of a move. Maybe they should work together to try to get forward. Don P is catching Ramon. Let's stick with this one here for a little bit. Oh, good run out of that corner coming down here into turn 5. Is he going to dip down in the inside? Or is he going to try to get him in turn 1? A little slippy slide through turn 5 and down into turn 6. A little shaky there. And here we go. He's too far away to make any kind of a run on him. But you can see 4th, 3rd, Jim Shady in 2nd. American Punk is just running away with it for right now. Jim Shady's looks like Bird's still catching him. He's on those intermediates. Good lap times on those intermediate tires. I can't believe they've lasted this long as far as lap times go. But I believe he's going to have some trouble with those shortly. Definitely a lot more wear on those in less amount of time than, say, these racing hards on Ramon. So he's got to, burn him down to the ground while he can. There goes another lap on lap 16 of 45. Jim Shady still up there. American Punk still way out in the lead. All right, nothing close here. And Ramon got a second on Don P. Don P has 6. And oh. Made a little mistake there. But he's back in it. Lost a couple of seconds. But still had enough of a cushion back to Castro. Castro and J-Mac are still nose to tail here. Maybe they are working together. They should be able to catch Don P shortly. And this way, if they're not battling, they can move forward, get a little better track position, work together. And we're closing in on the end of lap 17 for these two, or these three. A little wide there for Castro. Since there's no lap track limits, it's not a penalty. J-Mac got a good run on him. Let's see if he's able to do anything. Castro's gone defensive, or he's gone for some wet to cool down those tires. I'm not sure. Castro and J-Mac are still plugging right along together. They've definitely closed in on Don P. It's also one of those racing hards. Yeah, they're right there now, so they will make a move on him shortly, I would suspect. It's definitely pushing that little mini through 3, 4, and into 5 here. Here we go. Here, let's see. get into this. Watch this one from behind. Oh, I'm not sure what happened there. Did Castro bump him? Could be. Here, we'll watch again. And yeah, it looked like he gave him a little push so that he backed out of it. All right, so moving back on. Oh, I'm not sure how to. There we go. We're out of it. Okay. Wasn't sure how to do those replays, and it worked. Okay. Crazy. Learning something new every day. All right, we got J-Mac and Castro still together. Castro's showing his nose. They are 5 and 6. And they've definitely closed up. Are they going to make a move? Could be a 2-for-1. J-Mac moving to the inside, going up the hill into turn 1. I imagine Castro might try to follow him through. Oh, they're making it 3 wide. Oh my. J-Mac's through. Don P's lost that position, and Castro went a little wide. He's got some making up to do. Don P's trying to fight back. J-Mac is keeping ahead of him. Planting that car right there on those apexes. See if he can keep him into 5 and 6 here. See if Don P has anything for him. He's coming in. Turn 6. Kind of pinched it off there. Lost some speed going into the front stretch. Alright. Castro's got some work to do to get back up there into 6th place. J-Mac is stretching it out. He's got Ramon in his sights next. And there he is. Burnt 89 has made it ahead of Ramon up into 3rd place, but how long can he keep it? The track is dry and he's on intermediate tires, so that is not a good combination. And he comes in. He knew those intermediate tires were toast, and getting back onto those slick tires and see what he can do from there. See how far back he drops. Here we go. Ramon, Jim Shady still in the lead. American Punk starting to lap some traffic. There you go. Demon Spawn in 11th. Lucky Oreo plugging away there in 10th. Rotten Crowd on the front stretch here in 8th place. And here we go. Your Burnt 89 is coming out. So he went from 3rd back to 9th place. What a slow trip out of that pit stall. Be careful. Don't cross that line and get a 3-second penalty. He's back on the track with Racing Hard tires. And just in time for it to look cloudy again. So maybe we have some more rain coming our way. That'll shake things up for sure. So it looks like that pit stop is about 20 seconds, 19-second penalty. We'll see what that lap 22 time is. So yeah, it looks pretty deadly because it takes a long time. He did not refuel, just got new tires. Alright, so we got up here to Lucky Oreo in 10th. Demon Spawn. Jim Shady's closing in on him. And see if he gives way. There we go. Jim Shady's safely through. So just get up there to see what he's doing. Okay, so we've got Jim Shady 6 seconds in behind our leader. Snafu Ramon is 7 seconds back. J-Mac 10 seconds back from there. Don P is still keeping keeping close to J Mac or Sniffo. Or yeah. What? Oh, okay. I know. I'm stupid. All right. Yeah. J Mac is right there. Castro's right there now too. He's making a move. Castro is making a move. And it looks like they're going around 12th place, who nicely gets out of the way. Castro's still chasing down Don P. Let's get on board with him, see how he can do. All right, rev this thing out. So we're going above the red line to get the most out of this engine. Braking, going into turn 5. Ooh, Don P's a little tight there and a little wide. Oh, cuts him off. A little bump. That was nice driving by Castro. He could have taken him out. Getting the slipstream, going up. He's going left and right. Don P is kind of weaving a little bit. All right, here we go into turn 1. See if he gets a good run out. He does. Dips down to the inside. Here we go into turn 2. Is he going to be able to outbrake him? There he goes. It's close. Don P cuts him off. Here we go into turn 3. Downshift. Try to get a good run out of 4. And heading to 5. Not close enough at this time, but maybe he can get a good run. Back it off here. Get a good run through 5 and 6. And get a good hit of steam going into turn 1. And that looks like might happen. There he goes. And he gets a good run. Here he comes. He's closing in on him. Got the slipstream. Staying right behind him. He's probably going to dodge right here shortly. And here he goes. There he goes into turn 1. On the inside. Nicely done. And looks like Don P fought back and got around him. And the windshield wipers are back on. All right, let's get back out of here. So looks like the rain might be coming again. So we're fighting here for 5th and 6th. Nice little battle. And here comes Castro again, and here comes the rain again too. Falling on my head like a new emotion. Oh, everybody's coming in. They must have, oh yeah, look at the rain meter on the left there beside those cars. This is really heavy rain. I think everybody's going to have to come in on mediums. It looks like we've got the 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th place are all coming in for intermediate tires. American Punk must have just caught it out. Let's see if he comes in for those tires. That last lap time was pretty good, and he stays out. Feeling pretty confident about his ability, and he goes wide. And I'm not sure that was a good idea because this front stretch is a little wetter than the rest of the track. It's coming up on turn 1. So we've got the top 4 cars, 5 cars. And we got a bunch of people coming out in front of American Punks. So we'll see what happens. We've got American Punk in first on Racing Hards. And Jim Shady is 30 seconds back on the intermediate tires. So he's on intermediates. Ramon is on intermediates. So everybody's on intermediates except for Lucky Oreo. Oh, we've got a yellow flag. Somebody went off somewhere. Put this back on. American Punk still going. Coming up on turn 5. He's catching rotten kraut. I think he's going to have to try to go in. Heavy brakes. Being very ginger. And he stays out. I guess he's rolling the dice and thinking that this rain shower is going to be quick and over and start to dry pretty quick. He did lose 3 seconds on that one lap. Oh, he's down 12 seconds from the lap on that lap. So definitely the rain and is taking some speed away from American Punk here. And we've got Jim Shady, who just did 102. So he definitely, he's 20 seconds behind, less than that now. So that's definitely the tire to be on at this point in time. Going around some lap traffic. You're Burnt and Oreo are fighting for position there. Burnt got it from him. He's on intermediates. And let's get back up here. See what American Punk can do. Oh, he's a little wide. He's staying out though. And we're even, it went up into the hydroplane area, which is even bad for intermediate tires. So he may be, let's stick with the American Punk here and see if he can make it through this lap without going off the racetrack. He's down to 13-second lead. He had a 30-second lead not that long ago when everybody else was in the pits. He makes it through turn 1. And here we go into turn 2. See if he can keep it on the tarmac. Down 11 seconds. He's just bleeding time. I don't think he's going to have enough. The track isn't going to dry up enough fast enough for him to take advantage of being on those racing tires compared to the intermediate tires. Down to 8 seconds now. Going into turn 5. If he's going to make a pit, this is the time to do it. That or he's just going to roll the dice. And he's slow into turn 5, and he's gone past the pit stop. So he's making a gamble down into 5-second range. Here's Jim Shady catching him. And third place is not too far back from there. J Mac and little horn action. Demon Spawn going a little wide there. Hopefully J Mac. Oh, got cut his off his nose, but getting out of his way. Looks like the sun might be trying to peek through. That car looked a little brighter. It could just be that paint job. So, and J Mac 4th place, Castro in 5th, and there's 6 right behind him. So there's still a battle for 5th and 6th place. He closes in on him and dodges out of the way, and he's on the outside trying to make it through there. Good fight. He's going to have the inside of this corner, and he's got him. Got it. See if he can keep it. Castro is still right there. It's not over yet. Go into turn 5. Castro's right there. If he makes a little mistake, he'll get him. Back into turn 6 here, going onto the front stretch. Front of that Mini is battered. He's got the slipstream. You can see that track trying to dry out, and the sun is out already. Looks like Jim Shady is in the lead. He's American Punk has fallen back into 3rd place. J Mac still hounding Don P. Going into turn 2. Oh, a little contact there. Went a little wide. So he lost a little bit of time there. Let's get up here and see what's going on. So we got American Punk in 3rd place by 2 seconds. And Ray's right behind him, but he's a lap down. So still got a bit of a buffer between him and 4th place. Ramon's up into 2nd place. And Jim Shady's right there, 2.7 seconds ahead of Ramon. And that You're Burnt 89 is a lap car between the two of those. So Ramon and then American Punk. So they're all still within sight of each other. Maybe this this gamble by American Punk might work out. It's got 12 laps left. Definitely has 12 laps left of tires, and for fuel, I think he has no problem there. So maybe that was a good dice roll, a good gamble. Because I don't know about Ramon and Jim Shady. I don't know how long those intermediate tires will last. Still looks like there's a bit of wetness that they can go look for to help cool those tires down so that they'll last. So we got Jim Shady coming up into turn 4 in the lead by 3.8 seconds to Ramon. And Ramon's got 3 seconds on American Punk. And American Punk has 9 seconds on J-Mac. And J-Mac's got 8 on Don P. But Don P has half a second ahead of Castro. Those two have been fighting for quite a while. Stick here since that's the main battle on the track right now. Castro, Magoo, 3 seconds ahead of Rotten Kraut. And then 25 seconds back to Your Burnt, 22 seconds back to Demon, 18 to Lucky, and Ray Ray's 28 back from there. So just Jim Shady in the lead, still 3.6 seconds. Ramon has about 4 seconds, 3.8. That's all. So all 3 of these have pretty much stabilized as far as the distance between each other. I have a feeling American Punk might start making up some time on these two. His lap time has dropped down below a minute, and that's not good for everybody else, because that means he's going to catch him. 58 for Snefo Ramon. So still got a good lap time there. 58s for Jim Shady. So it looks like the top 3 are still running similar lap times. And see if American Punk, if he can drop out of the 58s down into 57s, then maybe he can do something with it. J-Mac running 58s as well. Castro's down to 59s, 58s. And so is Don P. But those two keep trading back and forth, 5th and 6th place. Let's see what, let's go inside, see how he does here. Go follow him through for a lap here. Coming up into turn 5, and there we downshift going down the hill here, and here we go, turn 6, and we'll start a whole new lap here, start finish line, and he's revving it out as well. That was a 1 minute lap, so a little mess up somewhere, and up into turn 1, going uphill. And cut that thing close. Could swing it a little wider there, use a little more track. Staying on the dry line there. Might want to search for some of that water to keep those tires a little cooler. Down here into lap 3, 4 complex. And he keeps it on the track. Onto the curb. Swing a little wide. Got to use those curbs, my friend. And here we come down into turn 5. Braking. Clip it. Run a little wide. That's good. And then clip this apex here. Run a little wide. Use those strips. There you go. All right. So that was a better lap. Yep. 59. Oh, right at 1 minute. So that's what it looks like on intermediate tires. So we've got J-Mac is spreading it out a little bit between him and Castro. And he's 8 seconds behind Punk. who's now made up a second on Ramon. And Ramon is made up a second on Jim Shady. So this looks like it is coming down the wire here. We've got 6 laps left. We've got first, second, and third fairly close together. First and second are on intermediate tires that are starting to die. And Ramon's are much better than Jim Shady's. And then you've got American Punk on really good looking racing hards. He's down to 58.1s. So that's looking really good. Oh, Snafu Ramon had an incident there, and American Punk is right on him. So he lost a second there. I think American Punk will have him here shortly. Here we go. There we are. We're back. Here he comes down into 5. Down into the front stretch. Oh, he's right on him now. Let's get in here. And Ramon goes to the right to get some water on those hot intermediate tires and brings it back. And it's very close. See if he can get a good run out of that on those racing hard tires. The slicks are proven to be a little bit better here. But he's going to have to watch when he passes on those wets. Oh, he's got a good run on the inside. Can he make it stick? Nope, not right now. But he's hounding Ramon. He's all over him. He's coming up into, got a good slipstream. Here he goes by turn 5. Can he outbrake him? Should be able to. There he is on the inside. Yeah. Let's get out of here. Oh, yep. He was not able to get it done, but I think he'll be able to here in turn. And they're both right there. They're both close to first place, so we're getting ready to have a 3-way battle for first place. And Punk is right there. And here he comes. Got a good run out of turn 1. Coming into turn 2. And right there they can see the leader, so both of them can see blood in the water there. Punk's got to know that he's probably got the better tire, that those others are on intermediates. He's sticking right there to Ramon's back bumper. 4 laps to go, less than that actually. Here he comes, down the inside, turn 5. Can he make it stick this time? Side by side. Ramon backs out a little bit. Goes wide, and Punk has made it stick, but Ramon got a good run out of turn 6. Here he comes back by on this front stretch, and it's right across the line, side by side, and we've got some lap traffic in the front there. Your burnt 89 might be getting in the way. It'd be nice to move out of the way, let the leaders through. There he goes. But there's first, second, and third all right there. And looks like Punk got through and Ramon got picked by the back marker. So Punk is on a mission to get back to first place. He made that gamble of racing hard slick tires in the rain. Jim Shady is definitely in trouble now. We've got American Punk right there on him. Got a good run out of turn 1. He's definitely beside him. It's side by side across the start finish. American Punk has got the lead, but it's not over yet. Here he comes into turn 1. See if he can stretch this out. There he goes. Good run out of turn 1. Shady staying right there on his bumper. We've got 43, 44, and 45. He's still right there. Not going to let him get away. And you still got Ramon back there sniffing around in third place just in case something happens with these two. American Punk still out in the lead, stretching it out a little bit on those racing hard slicks. So Jim Shady and Ramon, maybe that's a fight for second place. We'll go back here and keep an eye on that because it looks like Punk is going to run away with this one at this point. Jim's still in the lead going into the start-finish line here. There's 1 and 2, or 2 and 3 right there. Going up into turn 1. Jim Shady's on the inside, bringing it back in. He was sniffing out some wet roadway to cool off those intermediate tires. Ramon's not letting him get away. Right there behind him going into turn 2. And it's close. Is he going wide so that he can get a better run out of this one into turn 3 and 4? He's right there. He's still right there in the slipstream. He's got a good run. See if he can do something going into turn 5. Jim Shady blocks to the inside. Ramon on the outside. Here they go into turn 5. Jim Shady. Oh, they both go really wide. And Shady's back at him. And Ramon gets pushed a little while. Oh no, what happened? Oh no. We had a great battle for third place. And we're on the final lap. American Punk in first place. Jim Shady in second. J Mac in third. We got Ramon back in fourth. Oh no, did he get reset? They'll have to look into that. So I would definitely, I'm not sure what happened there. He must have got pushed and reset back off the track way back. And then there's Castro back in 5th, Magoo in 6th, Rotten Crowd 7th, Don P in 8th, Earburn 89 in 9th, Lucky Oreo, Demon Spawn, Ray Ray. And here we go with American Punk going across the start-finish line for first place. Gambled on those racing hard slicks in the downpour and made it work. Jim Shady's coming across for second place. J Mac in third. And Ramon back in fourth place. Next up we have Castro coming across in 5th. And here he comes, taking the flag. And then we got Magoo back in 6th place, coming across to take the checkered flag as he celebrates close to the pit wall. Rotten Kraut coming across, little wiggle. And Lucky Oreo, Ray Ray. And then we've got Don P coming across the line in 8th place. And there you have it, folks. That's everybody. So, kind of curious to find out what happened with Ramon, because it looked like he had that third place. But we'll go up here. Victory to JDM Snob. Yeah, he definitely took a gamble with that. Those slick tires into downpour. So there's your finishing record there. Castro with the fastest lap at a 56.8. And that was a great race. Very good race. Stupid of me with my map covering up part of the race there, but good race. Really close race there at the front. Great race for first, second, and third. All the drivers had a great race. So, all right. Congratulations to everyone. And I guess that's it. Do like and subscribe if you want to, if you enjoyed the race. And we will try this again on next Wednesday. And let me see, I think I've got a copy of the race schedule. See where we're at next week. Here it is. Okay. Yep, we are at Tsukuba. And we're doing 46 laps there. So that's a really short track. Should make for some great close racing again. So come join us again next Wednesday. I'll try to do better. But thanks for watching, and we'll see you again next time.